Okay, so welcome back. So now we'll see about the static. So we've seen already instance one. Okay, so first of all, how we are going to declare the static declaration part. First of all, okay, so here I'm going to declare. We have whenever we use like class hyphen, okay, then that comes behaves like a static uh, variable or static structure or static table. Okay, so like that. So here I would like to lt underscore yeah, I'm just make it ch underscore vbap item data. I would like to fetch it. So instead of instance variable, already we seen one. Okay, so now I would like to show you like static variable. Okay, so I'm just using ch underscore vbap, or else you can whatever you want. Like I don't want to create confuse. Okay, lt underscore vbap type table of vbap. Okay, like this we need to declare for variables or tables or structures, whatever it is. Okay, so this is the static and this is the instance. Okay, so let me type or internal table, however you give it in such a way. Okay, so here what about methods? How we can use this static method? How we can define the static method? Okay, static method, same how we are used like a class and hyphen method. Whenever you are using like this, so this we call like a static method. Okay, so whenever you use the class hyphen, so it comes like a static method. Then immediately you may get question. So what is difference between instance and static? Okay, so I will explain. Okay, so first we'll do this one like vbn underscore vj. So we are giving the import parameter. Okay, similarly how we are done for the instance, same way I'm going to use it here. So export is, it is always provide this single structure. Okay, so but now I need in tabular format because vbap table contains the same cells as multiple line items. In such a cases, okay, if it is a single record, then we can use the export parameter. If it is a multiple records, when we are expecting multiple records, we can use the changing. Okay, so changing the uh, okay parameter, we have an option to import the multiple records, like it is going to allow multiple records. Okay, so here I'm just give the ch is nothing but change. Okay, and you can give whatever you want, but generally this is the global naming conversions, easy to understand for everyone. Okay, throughout the global. Okay, so here I'm just going to vba. Okay, so then what is the type? Directly we can't give the table of something like this set here. Okay, so it will not allow if we go. So in such a cases we have to create one table type. Okay, so if first of all we need to identify if it is already table type is there, then we can directly use the table type. Okay, so where we can search, so this is the data type. Okay, generally we create the table types at here only. Okay, so you can take four option. Here we have a table type. If you see it here, table type is there. So you click on it, then just go to VBAP. Okay, correct. Like this, we can give whatever tables you require. First of all, you can search it here for standard tables only. Okay, if it is a custom table, then you have to create that custom table. So table type. Okay, so here these many table types we have. So but there is a all are standard one only, but a different purpose they utilize it. Okay, generally for normal purpose they provided some. This is the sorted table type. Okay, so this is the sorted table type. Similarly, uh, other table types, yeah. So this is the normal table type. Okay, so we can use this one. Okay, uh, so this we can utilize this one. So how it is, inside we have a VBAP structure. Okay, so this you can directly take it from here and keep it at here. So this behaves, ch underscore VBAP behaves like a table. Okay, tabular format. You don't want to use the standard and you have a limited fields. If you are taking entire structure, then this is fine, but you have some limitations. So you're not extracting all the fields data. You have a specific fields. In such cases, better good option go for create one table type for okay for this one. Okay, so what I will do is on one underscore t vbat underscore tt. I just give it. Okay. First I will create a structure, then I will create a table tab. Okay. So I just give it right here, select the structure. Okay. And click on continue. So structure for sales item data. Okay. Item. Okay. Here we can use the fields. So let me I would like to go for the same sequence because when I'm checking fetching the data from VBAP table, select query, I need to follow the same sequence fields. Okay, so I'm going to use these fields VBAK, VBA, PSNR, MATNR. Okay, so I need these three fields. Okay, place it at here, place it at here, VB underscore VA. Okay, underscore PSNVA. Okay, and we can go to next ARKTX. Okay, so copy this, paste it here. What else? What other fields we want? Go to quantity, units. So I will like to choose units from KWMNG and where is it? Net amount. I go to net amount and your currency. So whenever you are using amount fields, we need to give the reference as well. Okay, once we completed this one, then we'll do that part. Okay, so here we have a units, sales units. Copy. Very simple, right? We are just doing the copy and paste. Okay, so yeah, here we have a quantity as well. We need to enter. Let me cut it here. Okay, let's select this and delete it. Okay, and net amount. So anyway, net amount is last. So we need to here NUT here. Okay, so just enter. So we can give this one reference key fields as well. Okay, so I will give you the VAT and this is the currency field. Okay, similarly this is VBAP and this is the units. Oh, sorry. This is the amount, right? So, okay, and what about quantity? Why it is not coming? Okay, let's save it first. Data element also data element key. Why data types are not key? A bit surprising for this too. Okay, now it is reflected. Something happened, magic. Okay, fine. So we'll go for save. Yeah, now it is asking. We'll go for VBAP, then units. Either you can give names or this one, both are fine. Okay, and save it. Check. There is no errors, then activate it. Okay, so now we create the structure. Now I would like to go for this, create the table tab. Okay, so I'll just give the TT or T, anything is fine. I just give the T. Right. Okay, so just click on create. Sorry. Okay, now I'm selecting the table tab. Click on create. Okay, table type for ABAP, okay, or item data. So inside this is item data. Okay, so here table lines we have to enter the structure. Okay, so automatically these what are the fields are available in that structure is reflected for this table type. Okay, so this is behaves like a table now. How we are creating internal table, right? So types table. Okay, so now this behaves like a table. So this name we can provide to our class. Okay, so in this place. Okay, fine. Then just save it. So now we are defined the static method at this place. Okay, so then we need to implement, right? So you can go to the implementation part. Okay, class method. Okay, okay, so here get underscore VBAP is my method. Okay, under this I'm just writing the select query to extract the data. Okay, so generally what are the fields we have in that structure? Specific fields we are mentioning, right? So we can take those fields. Okay, view it here. Okay, from which table? VBAP table into table. And so here what is our change parameter, right? So we can go to this and give it here. Okay, so on what basis? Where VBLN, okay, equal to IM underscore VBLN. So this is my input parameter. Now I got the data at here. Okay, so now we are done the instance method definition and implementation part. Okay, so okay, yeah, correct. And we said to end the method. Okay, so end. Okay, so let me take this. This. No, actually should be method only. So in such cases, we need to write the given value, type it. Okay, let's save it. Check. And up. In the class. Not sure. But absolutely right. Let me better check it here. Define the method, class implementation. Yes. After this and end class. So let me take it out. Same error, right? This is not, absolutely not. Okay. Now let me first check it. This is instance. Sorry, sorry guys. Where in definition only we have to use that one. Okay. Here is normal only. My bad, my mistake. Okay. And okay, fine. Now for that, let's go. Okay. Check. Okay. No errors now. Okay. Now we'll go for implementation part. we are done the implementation. Now we'll go for call, how we are going to call. Okay, so now data. So I'm just doing the inline declaration part. Okay, so lt underscore vbap. Okay, so equal to, so generally like or else we can go and call method. Okay, so what is our class? Cl underscore sales. Okay, previous how we are done, we have created reference. That reference we create an object. Okay, that is for instance. For static, it is not required to create any object, directly you can call. Okay, so give the class name and give the method name. Okay, here is export. So what you are exporting, im underscore vbnl equal to p underscore vbnl. Okay, and what you are doing the change parameter, right? So change ch we given vbap equal to, so lt underscore. So I'm just doing the inline declaration here, lt underscore data, sorry, vbap. Okay, so give the full stop it here. So this we call like a static method, call the static method. Okay, so now I need to print the output data, so we can use the loop at lt underscore vbap into. So I'm just using the inline declaration part. Okay, ls underscore vbap. So if it is already declared top, then we'll get error. Okay, we'll check it. First we'll complete it, right statement, then we'll align accordingly. Okay, so ls underscore vbap hyphen vdll. Okay, so let me copy this. PSNR, material MATLR, and what else? Here KTX, data mode, and sorry, KWMNG units, VK. Let me take from there. What is units here? Okay, and currency. WRKS. Okay. Then net amount unity here and total net amount unity W. Okay, so we have done the right statement as well. Just give the pretty printer, save, check. Okay, lt underscore vbap is not possible at here. Oops. Okay, then we can declare it top. Okay, so lt underscore vbap type table of what we use the structure, so that structure name we can use it, or else directly type, we can, instead of the table of, we can take it out, then directly we can use this type table type. Okay, then directly we can use this. Okay, now activate it. Okay, so now I would like to debug this part. Okay, select the breakpoint and select the breakpoint into this method as well and execute it. Okay, so before execute, I would like to show you the difference between instance method and static method. So for instance method, please be, again I'm repeating, okay, please be attention. So for instance method, always we have to create the object, then only we can use it. Okay, call methods like instance methods and all, we can call it. Okay, if it is like a static, and this is the symbol for instance method. Okay, so syntax is, this is the symbols we have to use for instance. For static, directly you can call the class. You are not required any objects for static methods and all. Okay, so I'm directly call the class name. So which we implemented the class. So this is our class name. So that class name directly I given it here, and this is my method. Okay, this is my static method. How you can say static method? When you define that method, you start with the class item method. Okay, so whenever you mention like a class item method, so this method behaves like a static method. Okay, so in such a cases, symbol is this one. Okay, syntax symbol is equal to less than symbol. Okay, so this is the two things. We have a difference for a static and instance. Okay, and I will show you one more difference in the global class level. Okay, I will execute and I will show you that one. Okay, let me execute. We'll give the sales order number. Okay, so already we seen instance part. Okay, now we'll jump for static directly. Okay, starter. So this is calling. Okay, now it is calling is the static method and press F1. Directly it went to static method. Okay, paste the data. Okay, based on the input parameter, paste the data and keep it into change parameter. ch underscore vbap is my change parameter. Here we have a okay 4 records. So it extract the data. So what are the fields we selected? Only those fields we it is populated. See, so my table type is with I created with this one, right? So with that table type I got these many fields and extract those data exactly and place it respective fields. Okay, now I have a data at ch underscore bbap. I press F5. Okay, now it is printing like double click on lt underscore bbap. Okay, so it contains the data. Okay, so whenever I declare table type not, so exactly it is going to take same types. Okay, structure and then it is going to print the data. Okay, so if you give the like with header line sorry, no head no no standard page heading and give the some length, then this second line comes in first line itself. Let me complete that part and we'll check in the output. Okay, no standard page heading. Line count is fine. It's okay. I will give like a 35 request and line size 200. I just make it 200. Okay, activate F8. F8. And this time I'm going to execute directly. Okay, perfect. So now we can able to see perfectly all the data in single line. Okay. So header data we use the instance method. Item data we use the static method. Okay. Now if you have any queries, please let me know. Similarly, any variables also if you want to use this variable. Okay. So in such a cases directly we can use it here. Okay. So sorry. What is that class cl underscore sales? Okay, so this is my variable. So that variable I need to use at below. Okay, so like this we need to give it static variables and compatible type is called. Okay, yes, correct. Because here I just given the VBAP directly, right? So better we can give like this. We can use. Okay, so let me check that. Okay, super guys. So directly now we can use this one. Okay, this one at here. Then that work area is going to place it here. Okay, let me try. So Okay. So now in such a cases, this declaration part is more is required because I already declared here static, right? So that one I'm going to use it here. Okay. So let me execute one more time. Let's see. Okay. See, I'm not using my local internal table. I'm using the class static class variable. Okay, internal table. From there, I'm going to print this item data. Okay. So I done from my end for instance method and instance variable. Okay, how to create and how to define and how to extract, utilize it program level. So this is we call like a local class and local program. There is another one global class. Okay, so that we'll see tomorrow. Okay, so meantime, so have any queries? Please let me know. Okay, so I will share this document today is first class, right, for groups. So I'm going to share this document to you. So just go through these programs and along with this document. Okay, I'm going to share a couple of documents like programs. These are all groups related programs. Okay, so and given them with a couple of exercises. Okay, so just what is instance method, instant variable, attribute. We see it right just now. Okay, so how we can define. So this is the instance attribute we call like instance attribute, and this is the static attribute. How you can to know class hyphen data is there. Whenever you mention the class hyphen, so those are all come under the static. Okay, which is not available class, then it is a instance. Okay, similarly this I just make it everything in single program. Okay, but here it is like a split it. Okay, so I just make a split and provided multiple programs. Okay, similarly provided for attributes, exporting parameters, importing parameters, change, error handling, exceptions. Okay, so like this I just provided a couple of like hierarchy, inheritance. Okay, so if you go through these are all, then you can gain lot of knowledge in each part. Okay, but our session is very short, like 2 days or 3 days session, so I can't able to explore all these part like inheritance. Okay, and catch. Okay, so exceptions that much I'm not going to explore. Okay, raise events and all, but I share this document. It is very easy understandable. Okay, so I can go through. Okay, along with this document I'm going to share one more like notes. Okay, theoretical notes. Okay, have want to definitions, then you can what is class, what is object, what is anything relations, what is public, private, and protect. Okay, and always okay. These are all the definitions for these things. Okay, interface and please go through this. In entry point of view, they will ask these definitions on the especially. Okay, like that I just covered a couple of things. Okay, method, instance, attribute, constructed, what is the constructed part. Okay, events. Okay, so these are all can go for theoretically. Okay, so apart from that, this is the oops LV. So once global class completed, then we'll go for oops LV. Nowadays we are using more this oops LV concept as well. Okay, normal generally what we have classical reports. Nowadays we are not using classical reports anymore. Okay, that is absolute. Not absolute. Still we can do it, but client doesn't like because less features we have. So they are always expecting normal ALV. Okay, so we are aware right now the normal ALV. So there is a class we need to write a lot of code to display output. We are calling function models. Okay, for passing those function model, we need to fill catalogs. We need a layout. We need events. So those are all there. But when you are using oops LV, we are not required that many also. Okay, little bit simplest way. So we'll see one more example at here. So I've just given the like few programs at here, example programs. But anyway, we are going to cover this part in our sessions as well. Okay. So today I'm going to share this full document. Okay. Please go through, and we have FAQs as well, weeks level, so you can check that document as well. Yeah. Now time for you. You can ask if you have any queries in this part. Okay, please go through my YouTube channel as well whenever you got a chance. Okay, now around 20 members have subscribed, and thanks for subscribe and thanks for encouraging. Okay, if you are actually the text to me, my old students, okay, they are asking rest of videos as well to load in this channel. Okay, I'm planning to do that part. Okay, so if it is really useful for everyone, definitely I will share those things. Okay, and so many are like view the videos as well. Okay, couple of 22 members and 42. Okay, hierarchy, so many people are even which I'm not aware, those people also subscribed actually and viewing these videos. Okay, I hope this is very helpful, I think. Okay, so and uh, okay, so please utilize these features as well, which are
So, do you have any
yeah,
exam dumps
for
certification?
certification.
Exam
Yes,
dumps. Yeah,
uh,
yeah.
yeah, I have couple of
You share,
dump
share.
and theoretical part as well. Okay, so I will share that one as well. I need to check it, another TP. Okay, client TP, yes, office TP.
Okay,
So I will check it and share it.
okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, so have any queries? Please let me know.